Hello everybody, it's Jedi Jim Jam here from Retro Evolution, and today I'm going to be making a video on ocean monuments and chiefly how to beat them. Now, just a quick introduction on these. They were only added in the 1.8 update and can only be found in deep ocean biomes, which means that say you're playing on an older world, you're going to either have to go and load some new chunks to get the newer deep ocean biome, which is also a newer biome, or just create an entirely new world to find them. Now, finding an ocean monument can be slightly difficult, but really the easiest way to do it, seeing as they are in deep ocean biomes, is to get yourself a boat, a potion of night vision, a potion of water breathing, and some ender pearls, and basically really just exploring the oceans for a while. Now quickly, the equipment we're going to need, this is all personal preference just before I get into this, but I find that these are the most useful things you can have. Now firstly, what I've done here is I was actually very lucky. I spawned on this island and there was a ocean monument right there, so what I did right away is I put a bed down just here. And that's really what you want to do first off. You want to find a place near this and put a bed down, because these are difficult to find, and if you die all the way out here, A, recovering your loot is going to be very, very difficult, and B, it's going to be extremely difficult to find it again. So I put my bed down, and now the equipment, this is all personal preference again, but are all very useful. Now, firstly, water breathing is essential. I will take no less than 5 of these. Basically, the entire temple is underwater, and aside from these doors, which I'll get onto in a minute, that you're not going to be breathing much. So, water breathing and night vision, because it gets very dark under the water. Potion of healing, because the monument itself is surrounded by guardians, which are pretty annoying. And regeneration, again, for fighting the guardians. These two are in a similar vein. And again, strength, less essential but still useful, because you obviously do a whole lot more damage with this. And milk, because you can get mining fatigue from the guardians. Well, it's very easy to get mining fatigue, and milk takes off any effects your player has on them. Keep in mind though, a trick for beginners, every time you drink one of these to get rid of mining fatigue, it will get rid of any of the other potions you've put on yourself, like water breathing, night vision, etc. With weapons, a diamond sword with sharpness without a doubt. Obviously I've got sharpness 5, which is going to be probably a little bit difficult to get, but really you definitely want sharpness to do some proper damage. You want a pickaxe, diamond, you know, chiefly, with efficiency. Again, efficiency 5 is going to be difficult to get, but you know, if you can, it's useful. A bow is helpful but not essential, because really when you fire an arrow underwater it's going to slow down, but it's still helpful. And no less than diamond armor, because really these things are really quite hard to kill. My favorite and I'd say most useful enchantments are going to be respiration on the helmet to help you with breathing, protection on the chest plate for obvious reasons, diamond leggings with aqua affinity, and diamond boots with depth strider, which allows you to walk on the surface of the ocean floor for, you know, with a lot quicker. Now ender pearls are going to be useful for getting into it, and obviously a boat for finding the thing itself. And oak doors, or any kind of doors, actually create a bubble of air when you put them down that you can stand in, and that's just really quite useful. So it seems to be raining. That's not too big a deal. So that's the equipment you're going to need to do this, and now we'll get onto the actual process. Okay, so as you can see here in this clip, I've just discovered my ocean monument. I have already drunk my potion of night vision, which means I can see through the water much more easily. Also, I'm wearing my diamond helmet, which actually does help to see through the water. So I'm just coming over to the monument here, and really what I'm trying to do in my boat is trying to keep a fairly decent pace so that the guardians can't get to me so easily. So I'm just gonna get off here. Yep. And now that I'm down here, really the aim of the game is that I'm trying to move quickly enough that the guardians can't get to me, because once they do, if they get close enough to you, they can give you mining fatigue, which makes it very difficult to mine really anything at all. So I'm trying to find a safe space here where I can kind of collect my thoughts. Unfortunately, that was me just then getting mining fatigue, so as you can see when I was trying to hit the wall just then, I wasn't going through at all. So I know that I've been fatigued now, so I'm just trying to find a place where I can settle down for just a second before I move on any further into the ocean monument to find what is the end goal, which is the golden blocks in the center. So I'm here now, I've collected my thoughts, but I'm not really too happy with where I am, so I'm going to try and move further in towards where I'm trying to go, which is just here. That's that there. That there is basically the entire objective of the ocean monument. Inside that are gold blocks. So I'm fairly close to it now, so I'm going to start making my base so I can collect my thoughts again. And what I'm using here, I think it's prismarine. Yep, and I'm just going to create a safe area where I can get rid of all the water. I'm using the doors, as you can see, to create an air bubble so that you can refresh your air, as well as that's useful for when you have to drink milk to get rid of your mining fatigue, as I'm about to. It will get rid of your water breathing, so you really do need a good air bubble here. So I think in just a minute, once I get around to it, yep, I'm just going to drink this milk, which is going to get rid of my mining fatigue, but also all of my other useful potions like night vision and water breathing. As you see there, they were all gone. I had no effects. So I'm just going to try replace my empty bucket, as is good procedure, and I'm going to now re-drink my potions if I can manage it. Yep, and my night vision. And I'm just trying to decide here whether or not I want to drink a potion of strength. I think, yeah, I'll go for it anyway. And really now, I'm trying to hustle pretty quickly right here to get in close enough so that I can start mining the blocks before I get fatigued again. Somehow I'm really lucky here and I actually managed to get all these blocks without being fatigued, which is actually, it's pretty amazing. I have no idea how that happened. But I get all the blocks here, as you can see. And now once you have these blocks, you know you're pretty much in the clear. See, I just got mining fatigued there, but it doesn't matter because I have my base. I have the gold, that's what I came in for, so I can get back to my base, drink some more milk, which I think I'm about to do here. Yep, get some milk, and really now, I'll replace my potions, but that's just about it, almost, for the difficult bit. I just have to get out now. So I'm going to get me some water breathing, and some night vision. Don't need my strength anymore, don't have to fight any more guardians. And really, I'm just going to dig myself out. So, as I'm getting out here, I'll just recap. Pretty much, the strategy that works best, I've found for me, when getting in, is using the equipment I said before, which Depth Strider is particularly useful because you can actually walk around the floor of the ocean monument. And then once you get in, you need to make a base on land near the monument itself so that you can sleep there, so you can retrieve your loot if you die, because there is a chance of you dying. And you don't want to die with all your late game loot and have it disappear. So you need a land monument. You need a land area to sleep on. Then you need to get over the monument itself in your boat, trying to keep moving quickly to avoid the guardians. Make an area within the ocean monument where you can collect your thoughts, have an air bubble there, which is very useful, and find your way towards the gold. Take milk, which helps with the mining fatigue, and then really just get out. So that's basically the gist. I hope this has helped with any of you that will want to conquer any of these in future. And I suppose that's it from me. So without further ado, I've been Jedi Jim Jam. You've been watching Rails Revolution, and I'll see you next time.